It's another exciting day for a plane full of veterans from our area. They're in our nation's capital for Flag City Honor Flight. Dan Cummins is along for his 16th trip. Each one is different and very special, Dan.
You know what? Every time we come here, Mel, it's a new group of people, new group of veterans, and they all have wonderful stories to tell. Right now, we just arrived in the Vietnam War Memorial area. We're having some mission barbecue. Everybody's having their lunch for now. Over here, I want you to meet a guy named Brian Arnold from Tiffin, Ohio. Went to Hopewell Loudon High School.
Yes.
How in the world did a kid from Tiffin area wind up in Vietnam?
I graduated in 1965, May. I wanted to get into combat engineering, whereas you learn to heavy equipment. I ended up going to Fort Hays in Columbus. I was 2 inches too short. They turned me down. 2 days later, after I was out there farming, they come and got me, took me back for another physical at Fort Hays. And the next thing I was history. I swore to the Constitution of the United States.
There you go.
And got on a bus, went to Fort Knox. From there I graduated, ended up at Fort Polk, graduated there.
So you wind up in Vietnam with the air cav, right?
I ended up with the 101st Airborne, but they wanted me to jump out of an airplane. And I said, no, I'm not going to jump out of an airplane. I would have trained, I'm an RA.
Yeah.
I would have trained stateside. So they kicked us off the camp. A week later, I went back to Saigon, got into a glider, a Caribou, and we landed in a rice paddy at NK, and I spent a year there.
Real quick, we just arrived here, but what's this mean to you to be spending a day with other veterans about your same age, your same experience?
Oh, this is just wonderful. It's healing. It's healing after 59 years.
Yeah.
To talk to some that's been there after I had already been left there. To meet with other veterans. The meal we're having now, because all we had was sea rations. This meal is outstanding that we just had.
Well, they like to take care of their veterans of the Flag City Honor Flight.
They are beautiful.
Brian, thank you so much for your service, and you're going to have a wonderful day today. We'll be covering the whole day with all the veterans. We have almost 90 veterans here, most of them Vietnam era, and we'll be covering it at 4, 5, and 6 o'clock today, as well as 10 and 11 o'clock tonight when we have our homecoming back in Toledo. With Flag City Honor Flight in Washington, D.C., I'm Dan Cummins. Back to you, Mel.